Isang mapagpalang oras sa ating lahat mga kaguro. Dahil natapos na ang webinar on RPMS PPST at kung hindi ka naka-attend at kung may mga katanungan ka pang gustong sagutin, ito po yung mga questions na ibinigay po sa Central Office at sinagot naman po ito ng Central Office. Panoorin mo ang videong ito dahil makakatulong po sa inyo ito para mas malinaw at mabigyan po kayo ng mas magandang idea on RPMS PPST ngayong school year. Panoorin hanggang dulo dahil magbibigay po ako ng libreng IPCRF cover pages na maaring makatulong sa inyong RPMS portfolio. Okay? Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng nag-subscribe sa ating channel. Thank you po. At kung hindi ka pa po nagsusubscribe sa ating channel, please do subscribe. Then click the notification bell para updated ka sa lahat ng mga videos na may kinalaman sa teaching, learning, at earning. Ito po ang itsura ng ating channel. So marami po tayong videos dyan na may kinalaman po sa lahat-lahat sa teaching, learning at saka sa earning. Meron din po tayong mga freebies sa ating channel. Sagot sa lahat ng mga frequently asked questions sa RPMS. Ito po yung updated version. Question: are we allowed to create video lessons even though we are not teacher broadcasters? Answer: yes, regular teachers may create video audio lessons even though they are not teacher broadcasters. Question: how many classroom observations are required for school year 2021-2022? Answer: this school year will have 2 classroom observations. Question: option 3 allows demonstration teaching during the conduct of lab. Clarification: is the demonstration teaching need to be aligned with the topic discussed in the lab or not necessarily? Answer: what is being observed during the conduct of classroom observation, regardless of the mode of observation and topic of the lab session, is the demonstration of the classroom observable indicators. Question: paano observe ang mga teachers nang hindi pumupunta ng face-to-face? Answer: like school year 2020-2021, ngayong school year ay magpo-provide pa rin ng alternative classroom observations that allows 1. Synchronous classroom observation or online observation. Number 2. Asynchronous classroom observation or observation through video audio lesson. And number 3, lab session. That's number 3, demonstration teaching. Question: if the teacher is doing purely modular, what are the means of verifications which she or he can present? Answer: the MOBs of the RPMS PPST are generic enough to be applied to all types of learning delivery modality. Question: if the school implements blended learning, online classes and face-to-face classes, should a teacher be observed in 2 different areas, online and face-to-face? Answer: no. Just select 1 classroom observation for the entire school year. Select the classroom observation that is more applicable to the context of the teacher. Tanong: meron po tayong indicator sa classroom observation na dapat makita sa teaching and learning process kung anong modality meron ang paaralan. Ang aming school po ay printed modular ang modality na ginagamit. Ang nakalagay po ay demonstration teaching via lab. Ang magiging setup po ba nito ay ako ang guro at ang kapwa ko guro ang magsisilbing mag-aaral sa aking demonstration teaching tulad ng ginagawa po natin dati? Ano po ang suggested plan na dapat nating gamitin? Yung lesson plan po ba talaga na ginagamit natin o maaari pong gamitin ang weekly home learning plan? Sagot: tama po. Pagdating sa option 3 o classroom observation through lab session, ang inyong kapwa guro ang magsisilbing mag-aaral habang kayo ay nagdi-demonstration teaching. Sa lab session, maaari ninyong gamitin ang inyong lesson plan dahil ang importante na obserbahan sa lab session ay ang demonstrasyon ng mga classroom observation indicators o COI. Question: sir, in doing lab session demonstration, do the teachers need to have a response? Could they participate in the given activity as students? Answer: yes. Teachers acting as students may respond or engage with the rating during the lab session classroom observation. Tanong: nabanggit po sa video na malayang pumili ang rating ng MOV na ipoprovide sa Objective 7 to 10. Ang tanong ko po, kami po ay under ng printed modular platform and we agreed to conduct classroom observation via lab. How can we address concerns regarding gifted children if we have no gifted teachers as students? How can we meet the needs of indigenous if no teachers are indigenous? It means po ba na we have to set up our teachers to act like one? Please enlighten us. Answer: if the teacher has no gifted learners or learners belonging to indigenous groups, they shall accomplish the teacher reflection form TRF as provided in the RPMS PPST tools. Question. How do the means of verification justifies each indicator in the RPMS? Can we use same MOV in different indicators? Answer. Each MOV is tailored to fit the specific PPST indicator. Only prepare or present MOVs that are being asked for each PPST indicator. Question. What will happen if we cannot comply with all the indicators or the MOVs? Answer. If the teacher is unable to comply with any of the RPMS PPST requirements, that will result in a rating of 1 or poor. This means the teacher will be marked with having a poor performance for this school year, and they will not be eligible for any performance-based incentive and shall not be qualified for any promotion. Question. Pwede bang si teacher ang mag-rate ng TRF niya or kailangang si rater talaga? Maraming salamat po. Answer. The rater of the TRF shall be rated by the rater and cannot be rated by the ratee. As to the schedule of the observation, this shall be an internal arrangement within the school. Question. Does the MOVs of every PPST indicator need to be perfect? Answer. The MOVs do not need to be perfect per se. The teacher should be focused on the demonstration of the PPST indicators and should be supported by the appropriate MOVs required for each indicator. Question. I am an ALS teacher. What appropriate MOVs can we use that are acceptable in our field and fit RPMS? Answer. The MOVs for the RPMS PPST are generic enough to be applied to different kinds of teachers such as our ALS teachers, etc. You may refer to the RPMS PPST tool for the PPST indicators in their specific MOVs. Question. Can MOVs be limited to only one? Answer. Each PPST indicator requires a different set of MOV. Unless otherwise specified in the RPMS PPST tool, the ratee shall only prepare one MOV for each indicator. Question. For objectives 9 and 10, uniform po ba yung TRF template? Yung nakalagay na template na po ba ang gagamitin? Or will there be varied templates for each or for teachers' reflection form for these objectives? Sagot. The TRF template provided as an attachment to DepEd memo for Series 2022 shall be the standard template to be used by the field. Ito po yung standard template. Question. For objectives 9 and 10 po, if certification is duly signed by our school head stating that there are no indigenous group or learners with disabilities, giftedness, and talents, what rating will be received by the ratees from the raters po? Thank you po. Answer. If there are no learners with disabilities, giftedness, or talents, or learners belonging to indigenous groups, the teacher will then need to accomplish the teacher reflection form or the TRF partnered with the certification from the school head. The performance rating of the teacher for objective 9 and 10 shall depend on the grading of the rater in their TRF. Question. What if po I have an IP student pero during COT online, hindi siya naka-attend? How will the rater rate the teacher? Answer. If in case the learner was not able to attend during the online classroom observation, you may negotiate with your rater a rescheduled date for the classroom observation or adopt asynchronous or lock session mode for the conduct of classroom observation. Question. If the teacher can provide MOVs, specifically the COT because he or she is on either maternity leave or sick leave, does he or she can still submit the MOVs provided? Answer. Depending on the schedule of the approved leave, the teacher should be able to provide the required MOVs before the end of the school year. Question. Dapat po bang i-provide lahat ng MOVs na nakalagay sa bawat objective? Answer. No. Only submit the required MOV per indicator, the MOV that will result in the highest rating that you can receive. Question. I am soliciting in-kind donations for my kindergarten from private individuals. Accepted po ba yun sa MOV for plus factor po? Answer. In-kind donations may result to a plus factor provided that you are able to provide documentation as stated in the RPMS PPST tool on the purpose for soliciting the said in-kind donation. Furthermore, you may refer to Debit Order Number 24 Series 2016 for the guidelines on accepting donations. Question. Indicators, objectives that have set A and set B MOVs apply to all or only for teacher broadcasters? Answer. Indicators, objectives that have set A or set B MOVs applied to regular teachers and full-time teacher broadcasters. Question. For those indicators with set A and set B, if we choose set A, how many MOV needed to obtain an outstanding rate? Answer. You only need to submit one MOV for the supplementary materials. If the MOV requires a COT, then you are required to submit 2 COTs. Question. Is it okay to have a video lesson in COT? Answer. Yes, provided that your modality is the asynchronous mode. Question. Can we use last year's certificate as MOV? Answer. No. The MOVs to be presented should be applicable, dated within school year 2021-2022. MOVs that are outdated may not be accepted for this school year's MOV. Tanong. Ano-ano ang may tutulong ng RPMS PPST sa buhay ng mga mag-aaral, ng mga guro at sa lipunan, lalo na sa panahon ng pandemya na alam naman natin na halos ay naapektuhan na sa iba't ibang aspeto sa buhay? Sagot. Ang paggamit ng PPST sa RPMS ng mga guro ang magsisilbing batayan at sukatan ng kalidad ng pagtuturo at pagkatuto sa ating mga paaralan, physical man, virtual o modular. Ang RPMS PPST ay nakadisenyo sa paraan na magiging possible para sa guro na matagumpay na maipakita ang kanilang kakayahan sa pagtuturo gamit ang performance tools na nakapaloob sa ating pulisiya. Ito din ang magiging batayan ng raters para i-assess ang kanilang performance. Ang pagkakaroon ng malinaw na batayan ng on-the-job performance ang magiging daan para mas maging epektibo ang pagbibigay ng gabay at mga naangkop na programa para mas makabuti ang kalidad ng pagtuturo sa ating paaralan. Question. Is the master teacher in the elementary department can rate junior high school department, IPCRF, or even COT? Our station is integrated school with one master teacher in elementary and none in the junior high school, but we have our school principal. Answer. Yes. The master teacher of the school may serve as the rater of the junior high school department, provided that this has been discussed with and agreed with the school head. Question. What is the weight per objective or the CRA in the RPMS 2021-2022? Answer. Objective 1 to 18 is equal to 5% per objective, a total of 90%. And in objective number 19, the plus factor is equal to 10%. Question. Ano po ibig sabihin ng career stage? Within the same career stage, across a different career stage. Answer. Career stage is the progression of a teacher's professional development. The following are the career stages of a DepEd teacher. First, beginning. Second, proficient. Third, highly proficient. And the fourth one are the distinguished teachers. The term within a career stage means that a teacher is performing in a single career stage. For example, Teacher A is exhibiting proficient levels of practice. The term across career stages means that there is a jump from one career stage to another. For example, Teacher A got promoted from T3 to Master Teacher 1. Teacher A therefore moved across career stage from proficient to highly proficient teacher. Question. Ask ko lang po, paano po pagkakain pa lang sa institution? And then, I don't have much MOVs to attach on my accomplishment. Is there any way para po makakuha ako ng very satisfactory rate? Answer. For newly hired teachers, the required minimum rating period is at least 90 days or 3 months. If a teacher for the current school year has met the minimum 90 days in service, they must prepare and submit an IPCRF. You may start preparing your MOVs by the end of the school year before your year-end review. Question. If I have chosen TRF as my MOV, do I need to answer prompts 1 and 2 or can I just choose one of the 2 prompts? Answer. In accomplishing the TRF, all prompts must be answered to receive an appropriate rating. Question. We are handling pure modular distance learning. Is it appropriate for us to be observed using online class? Answer. Observation of real-time teaching, online synchronous learning, is applicable only to teachers adopting online synchronous learning regardless of the number of classes and learners as stated in the general guidelines for the RPMS Alternative Classroom Observation. Question. Can I be observed in physical classroom setting? Answer. Yes, provided that your school is one of the selected public or private schools that successfully passed the school safety assessment for the conduct of limited face-to-face classes. Schools that did not pass the school safety assessment is not allowed to conduct any on-site classroom observation. Question: how should the use of vernacular language be manifested in the class demonstration? Is it through code switching the instruction? Answer: the focus of Objective 3 displayed use of mother tongue, Filipino, and English to facilitate teaching and learning is the proficiency level of the teacher and not the number of languages used during the delivery of a lesson. In this case, code switching is allowed. Okay po, dahil late na pong binigay itong ating bagong RPMS PPST indicators, paano po yung mga nauna nang nagkaroon ng classroom demonstration prior to the release of this new RPMS PPST? Okay, ito po. Question: with the new guidelines of RPMS PPST indicators, will the COT1 done last October 2021 become null and void? Answer: COTs or classroom observations conducted prior, okay, bago pa ang issuance of DepEd Memorandum Number 4 Series 2022 are considered null and void. Ibig sabihin, hindi po i-consider. Schools are instructed to conduct COT1 based on the RPMS PPST indicators specified in DepEd Memorandum Number 4 Series 2022. Itong bagong release lamang po.
Maraming salamat dahil tinapos mo ang videong ito, at dahil tinapos mo ang videong ito, bibigyan ko po kayo ng libreng IPCRF cover pages na maaring makatulong para sa inyong RPMS portfolio. Okay? I-send lang po ang code na ito and then send sa aking Gmail, dionmayos@gmail.com, and then automatically may free IPCRF cover pages po kayo. Salamat.